Ride comfort, punchy acceleration, good cargo space, and great fuel efficiency? How do you get all of that in one car? You get a hybrid SUV. Hybrids aren't just about saving gas anymore. They're quicker, smarter, and more fun to drive than ever. So let's count down the top 10 best hybrid SUVs of 2026, from efficient commuters to luxury family haulers. Let's jump right in. Kicking off our list is the Kia Sportage Hybrid, the small SUV that punches way above its weight. It's the most affordable SUV on this list, yet it still delivers excellent fuel economy, a modern cabin, and impressive value for money. Under the hood is a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder paired with an electric motor, putting out 227 horsepower in the standard hybrid and 261 horsepower in the plug-in version. The hybrid returns about 43 miles per gallon combined, while the PHEV offers 34 miles of electric-only range, perfect for city commuters. Acceleration is brisk for the class, especially in sport mode, and while it's not a corner carver, the steering feels tight and predictable. Ride comfort is excellent for a compact SUV, firm enough to feel composed but soft enough for daily driving. Inside you get a surprisingly upscale cabin with dual 12.3-inch displays, plenty of small item storage, and 39.6 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row. Starting at $31,735, it proves that value doesn't have to mean boring. If you're after a hybrid SUV that's efficient, refined, and friendly on your wallet, this one's tough to beat. Next up, the Volvo XC60 Recharge, the definition of Scandinavian sophistication. This is the SUV that makes you forget you're driving something electrified, because it's all about serenity, comfort, and class. A 2-liter turbocharged engine and electric motor combine for 455 horsepower and a lightning-quick 0-60 in 4.5 seconds. That's sports car fast. It can also run up to 36 miles purely on electric power, with a combined 63 miles per gallon equivalent rating. But the real story here is luxury. The cabin feels like a minimalist spa. Soft Napa leather, real wood, and an intuitive Google-based infotainment system. The ride quality is pillow smooth and near silent, earning this Volvo the title of most luxurious hybrid SUV on this list. Starting at around $61,000, its comfort, tech, and sustainability rolled into one stunning package. Sliding into 8th, the Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid is the SUV for people who need space and lots of it. This is a true 3-row SUV with a standard third row that's actually usable for adults, seating 7 or 8 passengers depending on configuration. It's also bigger inside than the standard Highlander, offering more legroom in every row and one of the most comfortable third rows in the segment. It delivers serious family hauling credentials too, with the most cargo space of any SUV in this countdown, up to 98 cubic feet when all seats are folded. Under the hood, you can choose between 2 hybrid setups, a 245 horsepower 2.5-liter system focused on efficiency, or the punchy 362 horsepower Hybrid Max, which allows you to tow up to 5,000 pounds, one of the highest ratings in its class. Inside, it's family perfection, quiet, upscale, and packed with smart touches like captain's chairs, a 12.3-inch touchscreen, and USB-C ports in every row. The standard hybrid returns 36 miles per gallon combined, while the Max still manages 27 miles per gallon. Pricing starts at $46,205 and climbs to about $60,770, depending on the trim and the options. Built in Princeton, Indiana, the Grand Highlander Hybrid is the ultimate big family hybrid. Efficient, refined, and impressively versatile. At number 7, the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV enters 2026 with major upgrades that finally make it feel like a polished contender. A larger battery brings more range and stronger acceleration, while retuned suspension and extra soundproofing make the ride smoother and the cabin quieter. Outside, it gets a revised grille and bumper, new 20-inch wheels, and smoked tail lamps, giving it a sharper, more upscale look. Inside, there's more to love too. Heated and cooled front seats, a redesigned console with extra storage, new color options, and a Yamaha-branded audio system that adds genuine depth to your playlists. Power still comes from a 2.4-liter engine and dual electric motors, good for 248 horsepower and an estimated 40-plus miles of electric range. A small third row remains available, tight but useful for kids or short trips. Starting around $43,000, the latest Outlander PHEV feels refined, efficient, and surprisingly premium. It's no longer the underdog, it's the quiet achiever that finally found its confidence. If you still think hybrids can't be fun, the Mazda CX-70 plug-in hybrid will change your mind. It's one of the most athletic and engaging SUVs in the segment, blending performance, refinement, and luxury in a way few others can. Under the hood, a 2.5-liter four-cylinder and electric motor combine for 323 horsepower. Driving all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic, it sprints from 0 to 60 in just 5.9 seconds and can travel up to 30 miles on electric power alone, thanks to a slightly updated 17.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Charging from 20 to 80% takes about 90 minutes on a 240-volt outlet, and towing is rated at 3,500 pounds with Mazda's optional tow package. The interior is both upscale and sporty, offering room for 5 and a generous 39.6 cubic feet cargo bay in place of a third row. Standard gear includes 19-inch wheels, a 12.3-inch infotainment display, Bose premium audio, and Mazda's full iActive safety suite. Starting at $45,780, the CX-70 PHEV feels every bit like a luxury SUV, with the heart and the reflexes of a driver's car. Okay, before we jump into the top 5, make sure to hit subscribe as it really helps the channel and keeps you in the loop on every new SUV. At number 5, the BMW X5 xDrive 50e shows just how far plug-in hybrids have evolved. It's fast, refined, and loaded with tech. Everything you'd expect from a modern BMW, only now with an eco edge. Power comes from a turbocharged 3-liter inline-6 paired with a more powerful electric motor, delivering a combined 483 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The result? A blistering 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds, which is only 0.3 seconds slower than the V8-powered X5 M60i. That kind of acceleration puts it squarely in sports SUV territory. It's also the quickest SUV on our list by far, yet it can still tow 5,900 pounds, making it as capable as it is quick. It offers up to 40 miles of all-electric range and achieves around 58 miles per gallon equivalent in hybrid mode. The ride feels planted and confident thanks to adaptive air suspension, which balances comfort and agility better than ever. Inside, it's pure BMW sophistication. Merino leather upholstery, a curved dual-screen display, and the latest iDrive 8.5 infotainment system that feels both futuristic and familiar. Starting around $76,000 and built in Spartanburg, South Carolina, the X5 xDrive 50e proves that luxury, performance, and sustainability can coexist beautifully. In fourth place, the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid remains one of the smartest all-around choices in the compact SUV segment. Efficient, well-equipped, and surprisingly refined. For 2026, Hyundai has doubled down on what made this SUV so appealing: value, comfort, and technology that genuinely punches above its price point. Under the hood, a 1.6-liter turbocharged hybrid setup makes 226 horsepower and returns up to 38 miles per gallon combined. Step up to the plug-in hybrid and you'll get 261 horsepower plus about 33 miles of electric-only range, giving you real flexibility for daily driving without range anxiety. Acceleration to 60 miles an hour happens in around 7.4 seconds, and thanks to the Tucson's composed suspension tuning and quiet cabin, it feels more like a premium SUV than a budget-friendly hybrid. Inside, the design is sleek and futuristic, highlighted by twin digital displays, soft-touch materials, and intuitive controls. Cargo space comes in at 38.7 cubic feet, expanding to 80 cubic feet with the seats folded. Starting at just under $33,000, the Tucson Hybrid proves that modern efficiency doesn't have to come with compromises. It's practical, polished, and one of the best hybrid values on the road. The Honda CR-V Hybrid continues to define what a practical, efficient SUV should be. And for 2026, it's better than ever. Honda's engineers have refined nearly every aspect, from the hybrid powertrain's response to the cabin's comfort and quietness. Under the hood sits a 2-liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder paired with 2 electric motors, producing 204 horsepower and a healthy 247 pound-feet of torque. Power delivery is smooth, with quick electric torque that makes city driving effortless. It's not built for thrills, but it's incredibly balanced and returns a remarkable 46 miles per gallon city and 36 miles per gallon highway, making it one of the most fuel-efficient SUVs in its class. Acceleration to 60 miles an hour takes about 7.8 seconds, and the steering feels light yet precise. Inside, the CR-V Hybrid feels more premium than before, with excellent visibility, supportive seats, and a user-friendly layout centered around a 9-inch touchscreen. There's 39.3 cubic feet of cargo space, expanding to 76.5 cubic feet with the seats folded flat. Starting at around $35,600 and built in Greensburg, Indiana, the 2026 CR-V Hybrid blends efficiency, refinement, and everyday usability into one of the most trusted formulas on the road. In second place is the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, the SUV that practically invented the mainstream hybrid game. And it's still one of the most well-rounded choices you can buy. For 2026, Toyota has sharpened the formula with a full redesign that's sleeker, smarter, and more efficient than ever. The new RAV4 lineup is fully electrified, offered only as a hybrid or plug-in hybrid. Power comes from a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder hybrid system producing about 226 horsepower in the standard version, while the plug-in hybrid cranks out roughly 324 horsepower and offers over 40 miles of all-electric range. Both models achieve around 40 miles per gallon combined, blending everyday practicality with impressive performance. Inside, the RAV4 gets a big step up in quality, featuring a 12.3-inch digital display, improved materials, ambient cabin lighting, and enhanced sound insulation. Toyota also added subtle design touches that make it feel more premium without losing its rugged charm. Pricing is expected to start around $34,000 for the base model and stretch to over $50,000 for the top trim plug-in hybrid. Combine that with legendary reliability, strong resale value, and low ownership cost, and it's easy to see why the RAV4 remains a hybrid icon, even as new rivals close in. Taking the top spot is the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid, a full-size family SUV that combines luxury, space, and hybrid efficiency like nothing else in its class. This isn't just Hyundai's biggest SUV, it's their boldest, and now it finally has the powertrain to match its premium image. A turbocharged 2.5-liter engine works with 2 integrated electric motors and a 6-speed automatic to produce a combined 329 horsepower and 399 pound-feet of torque. That's a 42 horsepower increase over the non-hybrid V6. All-wheel drive comes standard and towing capacity checks in at 4,000 pounds. Despite all the muscle, it still manages better than 35 miles per gallon on the highway and an EPA estimated range of up to 619 miles, giving it both strength and staying power. Inside, it's pure luxury. The cabin seats 7 or 8 passengers with available captain's chairs and upscale touches like twin 12.3-inch displays, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and an optional 14-speaker Bose audio system. Available features include a UVC sanitizing tray and a digital rear-view mirror. Cargo capacity is generous too, 19.1 cubic feet behind the third row, 46.3 cubic feet with it folded, and a maximum of 86.7 cubic feet with all the seats folded down, all on a flat load floor for easy access. Starting at $44,160, the 2026 Palisade Hybrid blends style, comfort, and technology so seamlessly, it earns the title of Best Hybrid SUV of 2026 hands down. So there you have it, the top 10 best hybrid SUVs of 2026. From affordable overachievers like the Kia Sportage Hybrid to tech-filled powerhouses like the BMW X5 xDrive 50e, hybrid SUVs have reached a whole new level. Whether you care most about fuel savings, luxury features, family comfort, or pure performance, there's something on this list built for you. What used to be the compromise option is now the go-to choice, and 2026 is shaping up to be the most exciting year yet for hybrid SUVs. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more weekly car content, and drop a comment below. Which hybrid SUV would you take home? Thanks for watching. Drive smarter, and I'll see you in the next one.